McConnell blocks resolution calling for Mueller report to be released publicly.
Here's a summary of the article.
Senate Majority Leader on Monday blocked a resolution calling on Special Counsel's report to be released publicly. Minority Leader asked for unanimous consent for the non-binding resolution, which cleared the House 420-0, to be passed by the Senate following Mueller's submission of his final report on Friday. Noting that Attorney General William Barr is currently working with Mueller to determine what in his report can be released publicly and what cannot. Under Senate rules, any one senator can try to pass or set up a vote on a bill, resolution or nomination. It's the second time a Republican senator has blocked Schumer's attempt to pass the House resolution. The New York Democrats' first attempt hours after the resolution cleared the House unanimously, but Sen, the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, objected to his request. Graham blocked the resolution from passing after Schumer refused to amend it to include a provision calling on the Justice Department to appoint a special counsel to investigate alleged department misconduct in the handling of the investigation into 2016 Democratic presidential nominee's email use and the Carter Page Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act applications.
This post received a score of 43,050, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
So are we going down the route of the House subpoenas it and it's then read out on the floor of the House? And enters it into public record? I like that timeline.
I have my popcorn ready.
Start poppin', because the drama is already going off in this thread.
Tasty.
It's more powerful than the veto, making him more powerful than the president in lawmaking. That our only recourse is a vote of no confidence is ridiculous. Edit, lot of people not understanding I'm talking about the veto, which, shocker to people who haven't taken civics, is powerful in deciding what becomes law. Requiring 67 votes to override, one guy elected by 800,000 people in Kentucky has more power than a presidential veto.
50 senators can overrule him.
AKA 4 Republicans if they switch sides.
AKA not happening. See party over country.
Fuck that. Call your senators, people. A vote of non-confidence should have been done long ago.
Greater than call your senators. Senators, la.
Oops, sorry. Can't hear you over these bribes donations I'm receiving. Rubio has a full inbox and just doesn't pick up.
Trump himself just today is Barr's summary was very precise in its language. It did not characterize the extent of the evidence that does exist. It said nothing about the evidence that Trump is simply compromised by Russia, for example by documentation related that would aid in the prosecution of Foreign Corrupt Practices Act cases against Trump. We have to know the extent of evidence suggests leverage over our president. Greater than which cleared the House 420-0. How many freaking times has that ever happened?
That I can't say, but I know that there was at least one person voting against war with Japan after Pearl Harbor.
Jeanette Rankin.
Truly a hero. She was the first woman elected into the House years before, and had just run on a completely pacifist platform. She voted no and said, as a woman, I can't go to war and I refuse to send anyone else. Not that the war wasn't warranted, but being one of only a handful of women in government at the time, it must have been incredibly difficult to stick to the ideals you were elected on.
I can disagree with someone and still admire the logical consistency of their opinions.
Agreed. I disagree with her, but I support her reasoning for that choice.
I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it.
Also, another example, many U.S. veterans, when asked about kneeling for the national anthem. They may disagree with their stance, but they 100% believe in their right to express it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.